In 2011, Dykes moved back to Alabama to a town near where he grew up called Midland City. By this time, he did have a few criminal activities on his record. He actually had an arrest in Florida from the year 2000 for marijuana possession, and then a 1995 incident where he actually pulled a gun out during a confrontation. He didn't use it, but still, pulling a gun out, not okay, unless your life's in danger, right?
Yeah, brandishing a weapon was the charge.
Once he arrived in Alabama, he did not seem like everyone's happy new neighbor. It said that he often threatened children to stay off his lawn, and there was an incident where he even beat a dog to death with a lead pipe simply for being on his property. He seemed like a very bitter person, and he had been dealt a bad hand, and he felt like nobody was taking him very seriously.
One thing that was serious about him was his gambling problem. He was known for betting on dog races. We're in Kentucky. We have horse races here. Dog races are common everywhere. Police would later find thousands of records of dog races. And what he was doing was he was trying to put together a pattern where he knew if these three things happen, then the next race, I know this is going to happen. And he thought that he could get rich from this. But of course, the exact opposite happened, and it made him go broke. He became convinced that there was a conspiracy to keep him and other big bettors from winning. And his theory was that the government was working with the mafia to prevent people from winning big by using microchips to shock the dogs that were supposed to win, ultimately slowing them down so that underdog dogs, that sounds weird, would end up winning the race and people wouldn't win the money. Jimmy was really furious about this. He wanted to be taken seriously. He wanted to expose this government conspiracy. So he went about it in pretty much the worst way possible. Thank you for listening to this preview of True Crimecast. You can find the rest of this episode, as well as over 200 other episodes, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
You've listened to True Crimecast, distributed by Stoveleg Media. Check out stoveleg.com to find out more about your hosts and to find other podcasts to listen to. Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.